Hi everyone! Today we are going to read a new book together, Cinderella. Once upon a time, a prince was throwing a grand party, a ball. He sent an invitation to every single house in the city, from the very richest to the very poorest. A girl named Cinderella lived here with her two selfish stepsisters. Can I come too? Cinderella asked them. Certainly not, shrieked her stepsisters. You're too dirty and ragged to come with us. Poor Cinderella. Her selfish stepsisters went to the ball without her. She sat down on their doorstep and sobbed. Oh, I wish I could go to the ball. Just then, something extraordinary happened. With a tinkle and a whoosh, a fairy godmother appeared. You shall go to the ball, she cried. Let's see. First, I will need you to help me find a pumpkin. So, Cinderella took her to the pumpkin patch. There, the fairy chose their biggest pumpkin, two white mice, and a nice green toad, and turned them into a golden carriage with two white horses and a driver dressed all in green. But I still can't go, said Cinderella sadly. I have nothing to wear. The fairy waved her magic wand and Cinderella's rags were transformed. Here are some glass slippers too, the fairy added. But the magic will only last until midnight, warned their fairy godmother. Don't stay too late. The carriage took Cinderella all the way to the palace. It looked so pretty. Cinderella went inside. Everyone stared as Cinderella entered the room, and her stepsisters didn't even recognize her. The prince asked her to dance, and together they danced their night away. Suddenly, Cinderella heard a clock chime midnight. I have to go, she cried, and ran down the palace steps. She was in such a hurry. She left one of her glass slippers behind. The magic was starting to fade. Quickly, she hopped in and their carriage drove away. The prince rushed out of their palace after her and picked up their glass slipper. Wait, he called, but the carriage had already gone. I don't even know your name, he murmured sadly. I will try the slipper on every girl's foot, whoever it fits. I shall ask to marry me. The next day, the prince went through the city asking each girl to try on the slipper, but it didn't fit any of them. He came to their last, poorest house. Cinderella's stepsisters tried the slipper on, but they couldn't make it fit. Does anyone else live here? Asked the prince. No, said the stepsisters. Yes, called Cinderella from inside. Of course, the glass slipper was a perfect fit for Cinderella. Will you marry me? Asked the prince. I will, said Cinderella, and they lived happily ever after. I hope you enjoyed the story. Thank you for listening. See you next time.